Hello and welcome to Flory Models Friday Catch-Up Show. Here we are with you on the 23rd of May 2025. And no, it's not clickbait. Genuinely, this is the last time Flory Models will be here in this room. It is a bit of a sad thing. We've been doing this now for the last 13 years, since 2012 when we moved in here. A lot of fond memories, a lot of nice builds been taken part in here. I've had lots of you have been here in person. Obviously, we used to do the airbrush teaching. I used to throw the doors open on a Sunday, and all the local people, and not so local, used to travel quite a distance, used to come down at Sunday nights, one Sunday every month and things like that. So a lot of you know in here quite well, and obviously we've done videos and various things and going around and you name it, we've done it in here, and we have got some quite incredible stats going through this. So live shows, actual live broadcasts down in here, we've done over 1,000. We've done 1,067 live broadcasts direct from here. We've done over 120 full video builds. That doesn't include all the ones we did as like one-day builds and obviously the weekend builds and the live show builds and stuff like that, which we've done on top, which we've done quite a few of those as well. But just the full-on builds, it's over 120. I think it's 128 in total, all right, with that one. Plus there's other ones on top of that as well, which didn't quite make it to air for whatever reasons and stuff like that. So there was commission works and various things as well. So it's probably near 140 kits have been built at this desk, just like this as well. There's been over 4,000 shows we've done from here as well. So they're the recorded shows, so that's all the ones as well, includes the ones we did during COVID and all the other bits and pieces like that. So all the Friday shows, the daily vlogs and everything else that we actually do like that. So again, it has been one hell of a ride all the way through, I have to say. It's been a hell of a lot of fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time in here, but the time has come to give up this room. And we were supposed to give up this room many years ago. I've been talking about it for ages, and I am moving now to the outside office, which is literally just behind this wall, about 20 feet. So literally, I'm going in out there where I should have been a few years ago, but for one reason or other, I stayed put and stayed here. So that way the house can go back to being a home again. Well, almost. Upstairs, we've now changed one of the rooms up there that was my office, now a stock room. So I've just switched them over. But it does mean a hell of a lot of work to dismantle 13 years worth of hoarding, crap, stuff that really I never use, but you might need it one day because I am that type of person. The stash, obviously all the built models, everything's got to be moved out of here. So we've been playing a little bit of sort of Tetris over the last few days, or the puzzle game with 9 squares and you've got one spare and you need to move them around, because obviously we needed to empty upstairs to make way obviously for the stock and the various bits and pieces to go upstairs into the upstairs office to clear the unit so I can move all of this out to the unit. So yes, it has been a bit of a ride, but I thought we could have a quick look. So this was the first model that we built. It's a little bit dusty. Obviously it's the 32nd Red Arrows Hawk, and I had a few photo etchy bits in there and all the rest of it. But as you can see here, how you change and age, don't do drugs, kids. No, I don't. But as you can see, yes, but just looking in the background as well, you can probably see there's not a lot in there. It's very, very minimum. And I remember, obviously, when you listen to the audio from this, it's very, very echoey. And that's because literally there was nothing in that room. And that was the thing to it. All right. And again, when you look at it from here, this is how it was from the other angle. So we had all the chairs around in here. We had bays for 3 people working at once. We had very little stuff in here and all the way through. And when you look at it compared to the last video shot of how much clutter and stuff I've got all around me, and then you have a look at this shot and you can see that, yeah, it's pretty full on in here and packed and all the rest of it. So, but yes, it is time for me to move on and go to pastures new and stuff like that. So definitely. But the thing is, when you look at the video builds that we've done, this is just obviously a handful of all the videos in this shot here are all been built in this room plus some. So all of these are full video builds. So all of these were actually done right here in the studio, plus a few more as well. So, but all of these 100% were done out of this actual room all the way through. So down in there, there's 100 odd just here. And then there's a few more over if you go to the classic video area, which is classic builds. As you can see, some of these as well were built in here as well. All right. So again, a lot of these down in here, I must admit, are from the old place, but some of them do make an appearance in this particular one as well. All right, so again, like the Heinkel, that was done in here. That was a big project to do that one. The Seahawk was done in here. I think the RB6 was done here, and obviously the Batmobile one, and obviously the X-Wing, all done down in here as well. So again, a lot of fun doing all of these different things over the years. And again, it's all thanks to you guys. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't be doing any of this, you know, and it keeps me out of trouble, definitely, and it helps pay the mortgage. So from that point of view, it's a bit of a win-win all the way through for me, and then hopefully it is for you guys as well. But honestly, it is one of those things. I look around in here and all the real fond memories I've had, having people, having guests in here as well, talking to people face to face and doing it on camera and various things like that. It is going to be quite odd to leave this after all these years, definitely. And I must admit, I haven't had feelings like this about any other place I've lived. We've just moved and done, set it up, got it going. But I think after 13 years, yeah, it has been quite a ride making it along with this one. Anyway, so fear not, I'm not going to be here next week because obviously we're moving everything and all the computer equipment and all the cameras and all the feeds and lines and everything else like that. I'm having a bit of an upgrade with all of it. So we're having a new system for the cameras. We're having new systems for the live streaming, for the audio. So we're not going to be running 4 microphones and 6 cameras or all the rest of it. We're having a bit of a stream time down a bit as well. So we're sort of streamlining everything. So hopefully that'll all be working, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get it all sorted. So there's going to be no shows publicly out next week. Members, you'll get vlogs because I'll vlog it as we're doing it, as we said, all the way through, and you can have a bit of a laugh and go through all the bits and pieces with me as well. So if you want to keep up with any of those ones, you can do, just keep on there. There might be some bits make it out to social media as well. You never know. It just depends on time because it's a lot to do. So technically, as of tomorrow, I'm going to be starting on this. So I'm going to get the stash out there first, so forth and so on, all the way through with all of these. Anyway, this week started obviously on Monday. I was doing it all still. So we cleared out obviously all of the various things at the weekend and into Monday as well. So we started to empty out the unit. As you can see, lots of junk, as you imagine. There's a lot of stuff down in there as well that needs clearing out as well. So we were going through the motions of doing all of that. I set up in a spare room in the house a 3D printer station and the bit fuel jigs. Apologies for getting out the jigs, but obviously with everything going on at the moment, it's taking a little bit longer. And to be honest with you, I'm going for quality over quantity in the printing. As was mentioned by a lovely email I had via a gentleman a few days ago, was saying that he's bought one off of Amazon and it looks absolutely rubbish compared to R1. R1 looks so much better, stronger, professional, and all the rest of it. That's why with the printing, I'm not just kicking them out at the fastest settings. It's coming out as a quality item at the end of the day. So it is taking a little bit longer. We're averaging 6 to 8 a day, but obviously we've got a backlog of around about 20 still to get out at the time of doing this right now. But hopefully I'll be able to get another 10 out tomorrow. And then obviously it's bank holiday and things, but I'll get the final ones out to you by Tuesday next week. And then hopefully I'll get a little bit ahead with the printing and then I can get them out to you and back up on the site for the end of the week after next. All right, so that particular one. Anyway, stock room's been moved, so this all came upstairs. So again, a lot more streamlined. We've got all the stuff, the merch and the bits and pieces are all in these cupboards as well now. We've got all the DSP tools down in here, and we've got shelves and that behind as well, and all the other stock items and the washes and the bins and the jigs and flight stands and all the rest of it are all in here now. So it's all in one place with the computer and the printer and all the rest of it. It makes doing orders so much easier. At the same time, I was doing a bit of work as well. So I started on part 1 of the Huey. We were working on with the actual cockpit section of that. I did have every intention of working on that this week, but with the move and doing all the bits and pieces, obviously it slipped a little bit behind, but we did do a little bit more, as you'll see in a little while. Tuesday, we actually got a vlog up. We were talking about all the bits down here on this one and going through it all. And then obviously I did do a little bit of a run through on the camera as well. So to see what we had to move and how it was going and how we went about doing it. So there you go. That's where I'll be moving into. And you can see it was just full of all the stock and all the usual bits and pieces you have sort of running a business and getting them out. So all of this had to come out to clear way for me getting in it. All right, so we did all of that. We got it all cleared out. And then obviously we started upstairs because that had to be moved around and changed. So we did all of that one. We did it on a very hot, lovely summer's day. Well, it's not quite summer, it's still spring, isn't it? But there we go. So that was us moving it all in, getting there, got the computer in there, set up and starting to do its bits and pieces. And then obviously we just had to get the tubs all moved out, clean out the actual unit itself, which we managed to do. We've got all that cleaned out. And then, as you say, we've got the run through of everything that was actually up here as well. So all of that was in, and we were going through what's in all the drawers and bits and pieces as well down in here. All right, so that was your vlog for you, was up with you on Tuesday. All right, then we've got obviously the Wednesday one, a little bit more back to work, if you like. So we was talking about the Latiki review. Beautiful kit, very, very nice. This is obviously the backfire. The new metal trays are back in as well. This is our limited edition 20th anniversary of the wash ones. There's more of that coming up next month, so they will arrive and turned up. They are on the store now. I'll show you those in a little while. So we've got all of those. We were looking really at the Latiki kit in detail, plus the review. So again, the fantastic 3D printed bombs that they do now. It's got the nose weight notification in there and all the rest of it. So that was all good. And then obviously I was talking about how we were getting on with the actual Huey and going through all the measures of that. And then obviously typical, we were talking about everything that was going on that particular week. And so up with you right now is the review for the Latiki TU22 M3 Backfire C with the giant kitchen missiles, and now it does come with the 3D printed stuff. So we did the Backfire B last time. This is the Backfire C. This is their latest release, and again, I absolutely love it. The detail is fantastic, and luckily now all of these little guys down in here for the bombs, you don't need to do anymore because they've actually done very nice 3D printed stuff. So we've got nozzles and we've got the bombs themselves, which is a great touch as well. So you've got some nice photo etch, some nice 3D printed bits. And again, Latiki blow me out of the water completely with the way that they do their stuff. Very clean, very crisp, not an ejector pin on it. So again, fantastic work all the way through with all of theirs. You can go off and see that full review. It is up on the actual Flory Models site right now, and obviously it'll be on social media and YouTube and all the other places. And don't forget, you can get all of the hundreds of reviews we've done as well are all up as well. So if you want to catch up with any reviews, just go on to there, say new or old, and then just click on. You've got the full video down in there, and obviously we've got the photo of all the instructions and obviously all the parts as well. Well, just click on to go with a high-res image. All right, so all of those are up there for you. Last night it was the members show, so as you might imagine, there was a lot of laughs and giggles, a lot of nostalgia, obviously talking about all the live shows that we've done over the years. So and going through like that, and yeah, it was quite moving at some points doing this particular show. No, it's the last one from here. So yes, we were going through all of those, and obviously we were answering your questions and all the stuff that goes through it, and then usually taking the mick out of each other. Really nice to see Andy was back on the live show as well. He's getting better. He's doing really, really well. It's nice to see he's got a bit of colour in his cheeks and all the rest of it after his recent heart attack. And we wish him all the best as he has a few more procedures, and then he'll be like Iron Man, and he'll be back up to full strength again very, very soon. So thank you to him as we make our way through. What have we got next up? Trumpeter part 1. This is the Huey, went up this week, so this is up with you right now. And again, we've got all the various parts down in here, and if you want to click onto this one, members, you can watch this one right now. So literally just click on it, you'll go through to the new area, and we've got some high-res images as well. So again, if you want to look through those, you can do at your thing. So part 1 is up with you right now on there. I will say, obviously part 1's with you. Part 2 is not going to be up for probably 2 weeks because obviously we're moving everything. So what I've decided to do, we're going to do a little bit more work with this, with the engines, and show them off and make them look all nice. So the plan of action for this one is I've delayed it. Instead of sort of rushing it through, we're going to take our time with it. I've got it all boxed up again, and then it will go into the new unit excuse me, where we'll carry on with it, and it'll be our sort of first build into the unit. I've got lots of things planned for the new unit. As you imagine, when you're moving into somewhere new, you've got a bit of space as well, hopefully. I've got lots of ideas of various things for some big projects, some little tiny projects as well, which hopefully we can all come together and we can have a look. I say it'll be really nice. The new studio layout, the way I'm going to be doing it, having a dedicated photo area as well, and having sort of different sections and things, I think will work really, really well down in there. But say, members, you can keep up with that, how we're going on about it, all the various things, that will all be up with you next week as we make our way through. And as I say, keep an eye on social media. I might chuck them out on there as well. Other things that are going on at the moment, because it's all go, as I said before, we've got the trays are back in stock, which are down here somewhere. So this is our new tray. This is, I say, is the new limited edition one. It's the 20th anniversary metal tray, so that is available with you right now. You can go off and grab that one. And again, we are doing a bit of a sale. We're doing really well, just £10 for polo shirts. and obviously £10 for t-shirts as well. And we've got the big hoodies up there. Normally, as you say, they're like 38 quid. We're doing them just for £33 as well. So if you want to grab one of those, plus that where applicable. All right. And again, I know I'm out of stock of some of this 3D printed stuff, but to be honest with you, it's because we're doing the jigs. As soon as we got ahead with the jigs, obviously they'll be going again, but the nozzles are in stock. And as I say, we've got all the other bits and pieces down in here as well. So we've got all the sanding gear as well now. So if you want to grab any of those ones, and again, I'm going to get a restock of some of the display items because obviously these have sold out very well right the way through. So if you want to grab any of those ones, all orders will be fulfilled because there's nothing wrong with the stock area and all the rest of it. I'll be doing those in the afternoons as always. So just pop along to the store, place your order, and they will go out next week with no problem. They'll go out probably same day with all of those. Last up with you, we've got the mystery boxes have arrived over at the PM Models UK store. So we basically got 4 options. All right, we've got the £10 box, we've got your £25 box, we've got your £40 aircraft box, and a £40 AFB box. All right, so basically the way this works is this is guaranteed to have more than 10 quid's worth of stuff in it. All right, so it'll be a mystery to you what will be in it, but it can guarantee it'll be well over 10 quid's worth of stuff. So you're not going to be out of pocket with this stuff. Or we've got one at 25, or we've obviously got one that comes with a kit in it. It'll be a kit of something or other. Plus it might be other bits and pieces. It may just be a very expensive kit in there for £40 as well. And obviously we've got one for armor. This is a new mystery box idea that Matt stole from me because we're doing for something very, very similar. And I know Brevaco are going to be doing something very, very similar in the near future as well. All right. So again, if you want to grab yourself a mystery box and see what it's in and what you get out of it, you can grab these right now. So they are up with you right now up on the actual site itself. We've also got over in here on the model kit section, obviously some of the ones from last week still on here as well, and a few new ones have been added. So if you want to get any of these ones, these are just the weekend deals. If you want to get it, grab it now because they will come off probably on Tuesday next week. All right, because obviously the bank holiday weekend, you get an extra day on with these ones as well. But just pop over to pmmodelsuk.com. And obviously you can see all of these ones down in here, just like that. All right, so yes, should be a lot of fun with all of them. And that's about it. It's very, very sad. I must admit, proper sad. The last show this is I'll ever do from this unit here, so from this room. So it's going to be, yeah, quite a different one, really. But don't forget, you can go off, you can see the Latiki build. Members, you can obviously go off and see part 1. And obviously, members, I'll be with you next week with a lot of the sort of behind-the-scenes stuff as it goes through. Next show I'll have with you guys will probably be on 2 weeks Tuesday with you as well, because on the Monday we're a bit busy on that day as well. So it'll be back to normal on Tuesday with Tool Tuesday as we make our way through. Then we've got the review and the actual vlog day on Wednesday. Thursday, don't forget, it'll be a live show. So again, you'll be with me live. It will be the Phil one for that because it'll be the beginning of June. So it'll be my Q&A show. So post up your questions for that one as well. Members, we may be able to do a live show as a test run from the new unit next Thursday because it is standard a build night for members as well. So it's the members build night. If it's all working, I'll be there. If it's not, it'll have to be postponed a week and we'll do it another time. All right. So yes, good job. Anyway, for the last time, this has been it. This has been a lot of fun in here. And here's a bit of a look back of what I've been doing in here for the last 13 years.
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted.